Hello, hello, beautiful beings of light. Mwah. It is Mandy. It is Wednesday night. Took me a second to kind of remember. I have been so full on, and I trust you guys are feeling and doing amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. So whether you're catching the live or catching the replay, hashtag replay below. I'm going to invite some people onto the video, and then I'm going to get going. I did really good last night about doing a pretty quick video, so that was awesome. I think I got it done in like less than 30 minutes, which is like record for me because I like to talk. I love to talk. I'm super passionate about what I do, and I love to share this information with you guys. I know that I personally did not always know the things that I know now, and I definitely know how it has supported me and transformed my life, which is why I'm so passionate about sharing it with you guys. So do me a favor. Once you tune in, comment below, say what's up. Let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. What's going on? I'm super enthusiastic to share. What's up, Shelly? How are you, gorgeous? I appreciate you so much. So tonight, I'm going to be sharing some very valid examples, if you will, about some experiments and different things like that I feel will really support you guys in grasping the information that I'm sharing here. So it might seem like I share the same stuff over and over again. It's all consciousness, okay? So every single video, I definitely add in new stuff, and I just love what I do. So I'm just going to go with the flow. If you guys resonate, definitely continue to watch. I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff here in this video specifically, and then if you have any questions, of course, you can always reach out. So feel free to share this video if you choose to your timeline. Feel free to tag anyone that you choose. Feel free to share this with other people too in Facebook Messenger if that resonates, whatever way that looks. And we're going to get right into it. So the title of this is, I keep on getting a bunch of messages. The title of this is Our Thoughts Create Us, and are you experiencing challenges with being overweight, stressed, anxious, depressed, experiencing dis-ease? I think I actually put sick on the video there. It doesn't matter. Same thing, right? And my question for you is, are you aware of what you're thinking about? Are you thinking about what you're thinking about? Are you being consciously aware of what you're focusing on? Because most people are not. And I know at one point in my life, I was not either. I did not understand, or I did not know. So therefore, if you're not aware, you're just not aware. So that's what I am here to inspire, motivate, teach, share with you guys so that you can take yourself, I keep on getting a bunch of messages and it's distracting me. Take control of your life, right? Liberate yourself, free yourself, create your reality. So, my question for you is, what are you exposing yourself to as well? That could be literally like a whole nother video, but seriously, what are you exposing yourself to? Are you playing video games where people are shooting other people? Are you listening to music where they're talking about stuff that's not necessarily in alignment with, your beliefs or maybe your highest choice? Are you watching a bunch of reality TV? Are you exposed to stuff that is holding you back? Most people, they don't even think about that, but this is something I'm inviting you guys to begin to think about. Also being aware that we have a subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind is responsible for about 90% of what you have going on in your life right now. So if you look at your life, okay, results don't lie. So whatever you have going on in your life is literally a result of your subconscious mind. So when I begin to work with clients and we start talking about stuff and we start breaking things down and looking at what's going on in their world, well then, it's pretty obvious because like I said, results don't lie. So whatever's going on in their world is indicative of what's going on in their obviously subconscious mind, and we start working with that. We start digging into to figure out those things and to start transforming those beliefs and whatever everything else looks like. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Comment below, say what's up if you choose. Maybe you just want to just jump in and see what's up. So either way. So are you thinking about your thoughts? Are you thinking about what you're thinking about? Are you thinking about what you're exposing yourself to? Are you even aware of what you're exposing yourself to? Are you even aware that you have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind? Not everybody is, okay? Ooh, my hair's doing something funny today. So that is, I would say, one of the most important things that will support a person in transforming their life is literally being more consciously aware, okay? And also knowing, a lot of these truths and things that I teach. So what are you exposing yourself to? What are you thinking about? What are your thoughts? Because honestly, most people are focusing on fear. Most people are focusing on scenarios that will never even happen. It's literally our minds and our egos can be very deceptive. And our minds will usually go in the direction of something that is probably not even likely to happen. It's just that for some reason or another, maybe based on past experiences, and or the vibrational frequency that you're on, or it could just be programming, could be, the way that you were brought up, the way that you were raised. Most people, though, they live in fear, and they're constantly in their head, and they're constantly in their mind with scenarios that literally will likely never even happen. And then also, basing whatever it is on stuff that's maybe happened in the past. So it's time to let that stuff go, and it's time to transform your way of thinking about your life. I also have in my notes here to share that we have up to 60 to 90,000 of thoughts a day. 60 to 90,000 thoughts a day. And most of those thoughts, 80 to 90% of those thoughts for most people, are negative, repetitive thoughts. Okay. What's up, Monica? How are you, gorgeous? Negative, repetitive thoughts. So just imagine if every single day it's like your mind is a cassette tape or a DVD or whatever it is. And if it is constantly on loop with the negative, repetitive thoughts, then chances are you're going to be having the same thoughts. You're going to be making the same choices, making the same decisions, taking the same actions or lack thereof. And that is your results in your life. So your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. And I know I say a lot of this stuff over and over again, but it's something that people that maybe have never watched my videos might require to hear. So I appreciate you, Shelly, bearing with me. I know I say a lot of this same stuff, but I know you love it. So I appreciate your support. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. I'm going to give you a perfect example of that. For instance, if you have a nightmare and then you wake up and you're freaking out. Maybe you're having a little bit of anxiety, heart's palpitating. You might even be sweating. Who knows, right? But that's a perfect example of your subconscious mind not knowing the difference between what's real and what's imagined. Okay. The other example I like to use is if you go to a movie and you're sitting there. I'll use me as an example. We went to go see Top Gun on Monday, Memorial Day, my mom and I, and holy crap, that movie several times gave me massive anxiety because I'm watching the movie and the stuff that's happening in the movie straight up a couple times gave me anxiety. If you haven't seen that movie yet, it's a really great movie, by the way. And I really enjoyed it. It's just my body had a physiological response to what I was seeing on the movie screen, although I'm very clearly aware that, I'm in the movie theater sitting next to my mom watching this movie on the movie screen, but that didn't stop my heart from pounding, when he was going in to do his mission and whatever, they were, it wasn't just one person, but I don't want to ruin the movie. But that's a perfect example about how your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. So you can think about that when you think about having, a bad dream or, watching a movie. I like to use the example too, if you're watching a movie and then some dude jumps out from behind the bush with a chainsaw and, you get startled or scared or whatever, that's another example as well. So understanding that your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what's real and what's imagined, that's also very exciting because you can do certain things to support yourself in reprogramming your subconscious mind in order to manifest and create the things that you desire. So this is obviously other stuff that I teach. What's up, Jeff? How are you, my friend? So subconscious mind can be imprinted upon, and it is imprinted upon by everything that we're exposed to. So if your subconscious mind is being imprinted upon by everything that you're exposed to, and obviously, your conscious awareness and your thoughts as well, wouldn't it behoove you to start becoming aware of what you're exposing yourself to? Most people are completely oblivious. Well, not my clients anyway, or people that follow me or been following me for a long time. So this is stuff that I choose to share for people that may not be aware of how this stuff works. And let's use the example of subliminal messages. Why are subliminal messages banned in 10 countries? Because subliminal messages work. Subliminal messaging in, advertisements and commercials on television. They are banned in over 10 countries, but are they banned here in the U.S.? Nah, they're not banned here in the U.S. So understanding that subliminally in advertisements, they are causing you to crave that cheeseburger, crave that ice cream, fucking go to the doctor because now all of a sudden you're like, I think I might have high blood pressure because earlier today I had ... Well, that little symptom that you might experience earlier in that day might have been a result of you having some negative thoughts or something happened and caused you to have the physiological response. Not necessarily because you have high blood pressure, but you've been watching TV and every other commercial is pharmaceutical drug commercial. And now all of a sudden, subconsciously you're being programmed that you require some kind of medication because you got some physical symptom going on. And I could go on and on and on and on about that. Of course, I have my own testimonial of how I healed my body, with my own mind, the power of my mind and things like that. So I can speak on this stuff very clearly. This isn't just because I have a bunch of certifications and credentials and I jump on here trying to tell people what to do. This is literally me speaking from my own experience. And actually, today is June 1st. So today is the first day of my birthday month. My birthday's on June 20th. I'm going to be 42 years young. I'm super excited about that. So I'm going to be celebrating all month long. Also, too, this month is 10 years since I stopped taking toxic antidepressants. This is not me condemning anyone who's potentially on antidepressants or have been on antidepressants or feel like you may require antidepressants. All I'm saying is that I was able to liberate myself and get off of antidepressants. I haven't been depressed since. I'm very aware of my, conscious thoughts and that I'm a deliberate creator and how, powerful I am, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So if any of the things I'm sharing here resonate with you, you want to hear more, I'd be on here all night if I was really going to share everything about everything. So, and I'm not going to do that tonight. So send me a private Facebook message. What's up, Leslie? How are you, gorgeous? Send me a private Facebook message if you're requiring support in any of these areas. Check out my other videos on my timeline. I'll put the link to my YouTube channel when I finish here. Also, really quick to mention my 21-day mental diet program, which is my newest program that I was going to start this past Tuesday. It did not feel in alignment, so it's actually starting this coming Monday, June the 6th. So there's still time to join us. And this program is going to be all about being aware of your thoughts, thinking about what you're thinking about what you're focusing on, realizing that you are a deliberate creator, realizing that you can manifest and create whatever it is that you desire in whatever way that looks. I used the example of how I manifested a large sum of money within 72 hours with some new manifestation hacks. So I'm super enthusiastic to be teaching this new stuff. So if you've done my programs and stuff before and you feel like you've learned it all, trust me, you have not learned it all. So there's a lot more to obviously be shared. So I'm enthusiastic about that program, and it doesn't even have to be just about money. But the cool thing is after you do this program, you will learn these tools and techniques, and then you can use them moving forward in other areas of your life to manifest and create other things. So like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to just be focusing on money. It could be even just your health. You can literally go from, starting the program to, I'm sick, I'm this, I'm that, or I'm overweight, or whatever your beliefs and thoughts are that you've been having. And then within 21 days, transform that shit. And I definitely, I'm super passionate about it, and I trust and know that you can do it, and it's possible for you. If I've done it for myself and I continue to do all these things for myself and my clients continue to do these things for themselves as well, then I can guarantee you that it's also possible for you. So, feel free to message me if you choose to know more about that. So I'm going to share a couple other things as well. This is a really cool example that I love knowing about. So they took an Olympic skier and they hooked him up to a whole bunch of, little, what do you call those little things? They hooked him up to a bunch of those little, not a TENS unit, but they hooked him up to a bunch of things. Let's just put it like this. I'm getting distracted because there's this really loud truck that parked right in front of my car, and he's sitting here and he's got his loud engine roaring. How funny. So it's totally distracting me and throwing me off. So they hooked him up to some equipment. Let's just get it out, okay? They hooked this dude. Let me just move this. They hooked this dude up to some equipment, okay? And then they literally just had him think about going through the course that he was going to be doing, for the ski event at the Olympics. And they hooked him up to all this equipment, and seriously, just with him thinking about the course and thinking about what he was going to be doing, his muscle fibers in his body, and his muscles clearly, they were activated the same way that they would be if he was actually running the course. I trust you guys are following me. So they took a guy, they hooked him up to a bunch of equipment. They had him imagine himself going through, and this is an Olympic skier. They had him imagine himself going through the course. And then they also obviously had him go through the course. And so they compared, and the results were exactly the same. So the muscles in his body, the muscle fibers, the muscles in his body were, and everything firing the way that they did, were the exact same as it was when he actually did the physical course. Okay, that to me is massively mind expanding to have that type of awareness. Hey, Talise, how are you, beauty? So if his mind would cause his muscles to activate, if you will, muscle fibers to fire, muscles to actually, be doing what muscles do when you're actually physically actually using the muscles, then that would show you how powerful our mind is. Seriously. So they even have, and this, I wasn't going to share this, but I've read about this before. They even have a study where they had two different groups of people. One group of people actually lifted weights. I think they were testing the bicep muscle. And then one group of people didn't. They actually just sat for, I think, 30 minutes a day thinking about certain exercises that would work the specific muscle. And I'm pretty sure it was the bicep. But long story short, the group that actually worked out, physically did the workouts, and the ones that didn't had the same results. Dude, to me, that's just massively mind expanding. That shows you guys how powerful our minds are. They're literally like little mini computers. So being aware that your thoughts are, first of all, creating your reality. Your thoughts can cause you to be sick. Your thoughts can cause you to reverse that and get well. I've done that myself. Okay. I can clearly testify that it works. I've caused health challenges in my body, and I've also healed my body as well. So I'm proof that it works. And the other thing I want to point out is that when you have negative thoughts, and that when you're in a negative vibrational frequency and you're focusing on negative and you're focusing on fear, your body is producing cortisol. That cortisol is going into your bloodstream. That's causing a whole bunch of other challenges for your body, not to mention, suppressing your immune system, causing your hormones to be in balance. Like, there's lots of different things that happen when we're living in fight or flight and we're focusing on stress. And then, like I shared earlier, for the new people that just jumped on the video, thank you guys for tuning in, is we have up to 60 to 90,000 thoughts a day, and most of those thoughts are negative, repetitive thoughts. So wouldn't it behoove you to become aware of what you're thinking about and what you're focusing on, and literally begin to implant new thoughts into your conscious mind by being consciously aware, but also doing things to support yourself in transforming what's going on in your subconscious mind, which is what I support people in doing. And it's possible, and it can be done. So another example, and then I'm jumping off here, is the placebo and the nocebo. Most people know what placebo is. Like, for example, a little sugar pill. They give a group of people, one group, group A, the focus group or whatever. They give one group a real pill, and then they give the other group a placebo. And then at the end, the people have the same results, because the people that got the sugar pill, which was the fake pill, they believed that they were going to get well, and so they did. Okay, most people understand and know what a placebo is. It can be done with different things, doesn't have to necessarily be medication. And then there's the nocebo effect, meaning that a person's thoughts literally can make them sick. And like I said, I've been there, done that. So this video was to emphasize the fact that your mind is powerful, your thoughts are powerful. Whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're focusing on, is not only creating your reality, but is also physiologically creating you, right, in your health, your wellness, your physical appearance. Like I said, cortisol being released into the bloodstream will cause a person to gain body fat, and also can keep a person from being able to release body fat. So being aware that your thoughts are that powerful, I feel, would be something to motivate, if you will, a person to really begin to take every thought captive and look at what they're thinking about, looking at what they're focusing on, looking at what they're exposing themselves, to what kind of environment you're in, maybe the people that you hang around. What is your mindset? Is it a negative mindset? Do you have a victim mindset? Like oh, woe is me, nothing ever works out for me, this is how it's going to be, this is my lot in life, this is what happened with, so-and-so, this is what happens with everybody, this is what happened with my parents, so it's going to happen with me. And a lot of people go down that path, and I'm here to support you in having the awareness that you can liberate yourself. I gave up alcohol over 6 years ago. And if you know me, I used to love to get down on some drinking, and I gave it up with making the decision, and I believe it's possible for anybody. Also, too, I just mentioned a second ago that I got off antidepressants. This year has been 10, this month, I think I said it backwards. This month has been 10 years that I got off of antidepressants. So if I can do it, I know you can do it. I also reversed health challenges that I had actually created for myself as well. Hey, Tom, how are you? Hey, Marinza. Or Merzina, I choose to know how you pronounce it. I apologize, sister. What's up, Andrea? How are you, gorgeous? Anyway, if I can do it, you can do it too. If you're requiring support, I can support you. So message me. I'm not going to keep talking about all this stuff over and over again, because I pretty much got, the main things out that I was choosing to say. And, it's possible for anybody to transform their life, and I'm living proof of that. So if you guys are requiring support, maybe you choose to join me for my 21-day mental diet program. It's going to start this coming Monday, June the 6th. Send me a PM. I will give you all the details about it. And if you're requiring support in other areas, I have a bunch of programs. I do one-on-one coaching. I have fitness and nutrition programs as well. So I can support support you guys in whatever way it is that you're requiring support. Just send me a message and we'll talk all about it. So hopefully this video supported you in some way. If you jumped on late, definitely go back, watch this video from the beginning, because I shared a lot of things that may support you in transforming your mindset about being able to release body fat, being able to heal your body, being able to create your dream life, being able to manifest abundance, being able to manifest your life partner or a loving, healthy, conscious relationship, whatever that looks like for you. Understanding and knowing that you have the power with your own mind and with your own thoughts. It doesn't matter what anyone else says or however long you've been any type of way. You can make the decision at any point to transform your life. That's one of my things that I say like over and over and over again, pretty much on every single video, because it is so true. So I'm sending you guys so much love, super positive, high vibes, healing energy. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Mwah. And until next video, guys, I will chat with you soon. Mwah. Bye.